What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today's part 2 of what we were talking about yesterday, which is shipping your product from a supplier over to an Amazon FBA facility. Now today we're going to talk about basically how you can prepare your product through the shipping plan. Now you can do your shipping plan. You have to do your shipping plan before you actually send your products out, and the shipping plan is just there to let Amazon know what's incoming, to prepare Amazon, to let them know that you're sending in products, and then of course it's really simple. You don't have to do anything crazy, you know, it doesn't take long. It literally just takes like maybe 10 minutes at most. So the first thing that you guys want to do is come on this inventory page. All you have to do is click on inventory like this, and then it'll show, you know, all your products that you have. And then what you can do is go ahead and click on the product that you want to use, the product that you want to supply, that you want to have back in stock. Now guys, you do have to have a listing set up before you do all this, before you send your batch over. So create a listing, have a picture for it and everything. So all you have to do is click on the product that you want to send a batch over for, and then you want to go over to action one selected. Now from here, if you guys want to get the labels printed out first so you can give them to your supplier, all you have to do is go down to print item labels. So once you click on that, hold on. Alright, so let's say we want to print out labels for the product. So all you have to do is click the box right there, then go to action on one selected, and then print item labels. And from here it'll show this page. This is your merchant SKU, and then from here all you have to do is click the number of labels you want to download. Let's say you have 500 units that you're trying to bring over, and that would be 500 units. All you have to do is have one FN SKU label on one unit. So no, it doesn't go out on the actual the product itself. It goes on the box that it comes in. So the actual unit box. So let's say I have this shoe box here. So let's say your product is in this box, right? In this Vans box. You want the FN SKU code to go on the outside of the box. You don't want it to go on the product inside. You want it on the outside of the box. And then for labels for printing out that need to go on the cartons, which is basically the bigger boxes that all the smaller units go into, you'll be able to print those out when you do the actual shipping plan. So all you have to do from here is print item labels, and then from there you just download the file, and then you go on the Skype, and then just give them that file, and then they'll print it out, they'll organize it for you, and then put it on the box labels. So it's relatively really simple, guys. Now let me see here. Now make sure when you're contacting your supplier, going through Skype and sending them these files, because if you do it through Alibaba, it's glitchy and it's harder to reach them. You just have more direct contact on Skype. So now that we're ready, we sent our labels in. Now we can actually do the shipping plan. So let's go back here. Now let's say we want to do the shipping plan for the anglizer ruler. So you do the same thing. Go to this button right here after you selected that, and then you go to send and replenish inventory. So let's wait for this to load. And from here, this is where you can choose. This is where you need the address of the actual supplier. All you have to do is go on their website and find their address. I honestly think that you should ask them for the address first, because sometimes if you go on the supplier's like mini store or whatever, that might not be the exact address. That might be the address of like a an alternative building or something like that, or a building that's not where your product's being produced. So just ask your supplier directly on Skype, and then they'll give you this full address. All you have to do is put it in there, copy and paste. And now individual and case pack products. Now what we're doing is individual products. Case pack products, or not individual product. We're doing case pack products. My bad. We're doing case pack products, and if individual products is basically retail arbitrage. You know, you're sending in, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. You're selling this, you know, decoration, and you're sending in this, you know, this vase. You know, it's all these different things, and you're sending in this calculator, right? You're sending in all these different things, and you're not sending in like the same unit of everything. And that's retail arbitrage. That's drop shipping on Amazon. Now, case pack products, once you select that, that is when you're sending everything of the same unit. You know, you're sending boxes on boxes of the same unit, which is basically, you know, this Vans box here. If you're going to put this in a larger carton, you're just going to be selling a whole bunch of these, right? You're going to sell like 500, 1,000, and that's case pack products, you know, of the same product, and that is fulfillment by Amazon. So all you have to do once you have all this in, you know, create a new shipping plan, and of course, if you have already sent in a product, no, or if you already sent in a batch before and it's from the same supplier, you can just do add to an existing shipping plan. So let's continue. All right, so going on to this page now, so you know you have your product picked. All you guys have to do now is enter the you have to enter the units per case and the number of cases. So the units per case is how many products are going in the actual carrying box, like the big box that has all your units in it. So let's say, you know, this is your unit box, right? This isn't the carrying box. This isn't the case, all right? This isn't the carton. This is the unit, right? Just think of this as a whole entire unit. And then the units per case is how many of these are each going on in each carton. So you have to ask your supplier, you know, let's say you have, let's say you're sending over 200 units, and then you have, 10 boxes or 10 cartons, right? 10 cases. So that means in each case, in each carton, you're sending over 20 units in each, right? So units per case, you're sending over 20. And then the number of cases is the number of cartons, right? The number of you know, big boxes. So that's 10. So 20 times 10, that'd be 200 units in total right here. Just make sure when you guys are entering these numbers, it equals the total amount of units, and you guys will be set and ready to go. Let's see. Click on continue. And then apply to all. No prep needed. Because we're the ones that are preparing it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Alright, there we go. So once you guys have this set up, you want to have this under merchant. So that basically means that we're going to be the ones that are setting it up. We're going to be the ones that are putting the labels on our products. We are the ones that are going to be preparing everything. So once we send it over to Amazon, it's going to be ready to sell, ready to go. And then if you click, you can get Amazon to do it for you, but if you do that, they're going to charge a certain fee for it, and it's probably going to be more than what a supplier might charge you for. So let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so now it takes us to our you know, FNSKU codes, our labels. And now, of course, this is the second way that you can do this. You can either print it out before you do the shipping plan, or while you're doing the shipping plan. Of course, I recommend that you do it before, so you can go ahead and get those over to your supplier, and they can go ahead and just put it on the box. So from here, all you guys have to do, you know, make sure this is all merchant, and then you can go ahead and print item labels for this page. And like I said, we're not printing it, it's just going to download it, and you just send it over to your supplier. You can just keep this how it is. You don't need to change this part at all, and just click on continue. I don't know why it keeps putting me on this page. Alright, so from here our shipping plan is basically it's done, right? It's complete. Amazon's basically just processing it. You can just label this whatever you want. I don't know, angle, ruler, shipment, number 1, and then we have 10 cases here, 1 SKU. Make sure this is 1 SKU because each one of your products has its own unique identifier, which is whether it's its UPC code or its FNSKU. Now, guys, to clarify again, we only need the FNSKU codes, which we just downloaded, to put on our product. We don't need the UPC code. The UPC code, of course, those things are 2 different things, but we just need one of them. We just use the FNSKU codes to put on the box. So from here, it'll tell you where to ship your product. Here it's Dallas. Let me see. You can go ahead and approve shipment. Alright, so from here it'll tell you where you need to ship your product. It'll say ship to, and then this is your FBA location, and then you just send that address over to your supplier, and then they'll know exactly where to send it, and you can work with them from there, and then you can go ahead and work on the shipment. So once your product is ready to ship out, and your supplier has told you, hey, we're using this carrier to send over. Let's say they're using DHL, or FedEx, USPS. Just click on that, scroll down, and then let's see, small parcel, shipping pallets. Just make sure you clicked on small parcel delivery. I'm shipping individual boxes. We're not shipping giant pallets. So from here you just scroll down. We'll have multiple boxes here, and then from here what you guys can do, you start filling out the actual box dimensions, each one of your boxes dimensions. Now each one of your boxes should be the same dimensions, right? So all you have to do is add in, like we had before, units per box number. Alright, so we had what, 20 units per box, and we just add in the weight, the dimensions. All you have to do is ask your supplier what it is, and they'll give you that information. You just enter in, really simple. So box weight, maybe it's like, I don't know, 15 pounds, 10 by 10 by 10. And you can confirm that. Oh, whoops, maybe. Alright, so from here, this is where you ship the labels for your carton, for your, the big cases where all your units are going into. Now from here, all you have to do is print by item box, or your print box labels. You don't need to change this at all, and it's a complete shipment. And like I said, this will just download it and you just send it over to your supplier. It's really simple, guys, and you just complete shipment. It's really simple, guys. Really, and then of course here, once you get to this prepare shipment part, it's going to tell you the exact address. Like I said, you just send that over to them and it will be ready to go. Now guys, you can either create your shipping plan before you start sending your products over, or you can create it as your products are being sent over to Amazon. Just make sure that you create it before your products arrive at the Amazon FBA facility, just to let Amazon know that it's coming in. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you followed along and everything, and then if you missed anything, just leave it in the comments below. And then a lot of this stuff is pretty simple. It's not really that hard, and even if you do mess something up on the shipping plan, Amazon will actually correct it when your product comes in. They'll fix it for you. They'll maybe they'll reweigh everything. They'll check the dimensions and everything, just to make sure that you're getting charged for what you should be charged for. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.